A debut is more than just a game. It's a chance to prove yourself, to cement yourself in history. This is the debut.
What was cricket like for you growing up?
To be honest, mate, it was all just garden cricket for the first year or so. Played a little bit at school, but nothing serious. It was because of 2009 Ashes, and I just wanted to play cricket because of that. And yeah, just started bowling in the garden, trying to copy people, and batting in the garden with friends. And my dad trying to hit me in the face with a cricket ball to laugh, but that was pretty much it.
What motivated you to play as a junior?
I think it was just I wanted to play more cricket. There wasn't anything about playing to a better standard or doing any more. I just wanted to play more cricket, and the way to do that was to sign up and play in an actual team. My nan knew all of the people that were in the committee here purely because of my granddad when he played, and if it weren't for her I would have gone to Beaconsfield, but with all my football friends. But I came down here because of nan, and best decision I ever made.
As you began to play more competitively, did you feel the pressure start to rise?
Probably when I was about 18, 19, and talks of contracts and stuff like that, but until then, not really. I just wanted to enjoy playing my cricket, and when I did start feeling that pressure, my cricket took a massive downhill turn, and that was really it. But I think I've got back to that stage now where I'm just enjoying my cricket. That was probably the hardest part, was when you're talking about contracts, not knowing what to do with your life when you're 18, 19 years old, and there was pressure on every performance, but I think that's from how you look at yourself.
Who's your biggest role model?
It probably goes back to the 2009 Ashes. I loved watching Graham Swan bowl, and I just wanted to copy him as much as I could. I tried to spin the ball as much as he did. I tried to copy his action, probably not to the best quality, but that was it. I wanted to be him. That's why I bowled spin from when I first started playing cricket.
Talk to me about your club debut.
We was at Reading Cricket Club. I was 14 years old. I had no idea about the standard of cricket I was walking into. I played probably 2 games in the second team the year before I was in the 4th team, and just got thrown into the mix. I think there was a couple of injuries, a broken finger if I remember correctly, and I was thrown in with a side that were all probably above the age of 24, 25, and I was 14, so it was quite overwhelming, but I had good lads around me. I remember Hawksy was captain back then. But yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better bunch to welcome me into the side, and performance-wise, we won, so that's all you could ask for. Got off to a good start.
And how did you perform personally on your debut?
I did quite well. I should have had a hat-trick, but an LBW wasn't given, but that's for another day. But no, I got a couple of wickets and contributed to a win, so that's all we could ask for. In
the morning of debuts, typically there's a cap presentation. Do you remember yours? What was it like?
It wasn't quite to the standard of what we do it now. I don't think there was as much build-up around it, whereas now we have lads come around just down here, especially when we're at home, if younger lads are making their debut, to watch them get their cap presentation. Hawksy just gave me it, said good luck and you're here for a reason, and that was it really.
What does the cap mean to you?
It's an interesting one. I think everyone has a different opinion on this. For me, it's about the journey. I was 14 when I got this cap, and now I'm 24. I've played with it for 10 years, and a lot of people come and gone into the team, a lot of successes, a lot of tough losses. I think it's all about that journey that you have from 14 till now, whether it's wins, losses, growing up, whatever it is. I've done a lot of growing up with that cap on me, so that's it for me. It's all about that journey.
Why do players wear the same cap over and over with sweat stains rather than just getting a new one?
I think it's because of memories. I think there's a lot that goes into winning a game of cricket, and people who have never had a cap that they've had their whole life probably won't understand it, but I think a lot of cricketers do. You've had that cap from the moment you made your debut. You've played in it so many times, there's so many memories in it. People have come and gone into your life when it comes to teammates that you think about, and I think it just represents all of that in one. For me personally, I got it as a 14-year-old kid, and it resembles and shows to me everything I've done and accomplished to get to the point I'm at now.
You've played for England at the ECC. How did it feel to get that call?
So I was actually coaching at the time. I was with Bucks Women's, and Lambo called me, and quite overwhelmed. I didn't expect to go, but it was a good experience. It's very, very interesting brand of cricket. There's a lot going on in that short space of time, but I think it's only going to benefit you when it comes to situations that are They will never be the same as that, but similar to that when batters are coming after you. But yeah, it was quite interesting to represent your country and play against other countries. I think the environment they create is so good that you don't feel that pressure. But yeah, you obviously think about when you get messages from home, people talking about it.
Hundreds of thousands, millions of people tuned into the ECC. When you kind of stepped onto the field for that first game, can you talk us through those first few moments, how you performed?
I think it's a bit different to your club cricket and stuff, just because you have a camera in your face everywhere you go. You get off the bus at the ground and you have to hand your phones in, and you've got a camera immediately in your face. You just need to be a bit more aware of your surroundings. You can have a joke and a laugh with your teammates, but you just need to be a bit more switched on with your surroundings in that aspect. And I think that comes down onto the pitch as well. You feel like you've got someone looking over your shoulder with everything you do. It does heighten your senses, but I also think if you're smart with it and you don't get overwhelmed by it, it actually makes you a better cricketer. It improves your game because you feel like you're under the microscope every time you do anything, whether it's back up, whether it's running to pick the ball up in the field, or even bowling or batting.